photography editor of Runner's Gazette, which is based in Lewisburg, Pennsylvania. A lot of photos go out to other publications like New England Runner up in Boston, Masters Running News, which are runners over 40 years old, which is based out in Sacramento, and a number of other things. I've run the Boston Marathon 8 times, and when I don't run, I get a press credential and cover the event. Keeps me involved in it. It's probably the best marathon in the U.S. Last year I had a photo bridge pass. I used it for the preliminary events the day before, and I chose not to go up there Monday, thankfully, and I went out on the other side of Fenway Park along the course, about 40K into the race. I wanted to get right down and dirty where I can see the runner's eyes coming at me from the sideline. Walking back to the press hotel, I wasn't in the hotel but maybe 3 minutes when the bombings happened, and there was a lot of confusion, and then they sequestered us in there for 4 hours. They wouldn't let us out. There were big screens, so live coverage, so we could see what was going on. Definitely could see what was going on. We couldn't call out because cell phone transmission was shut down in that we were within that perimeter that the authorities shut down because they didn't know if there was several other bombs or whatever. But we were able to use the landline, and my friend Jan, he called home, so I called Karen. Karen actually saw a guy with the photo vest and a hat on backwards and thought it was me, but I wasn't at the photo. I wasn't there. But one of the guys that was there came in, and he couldn't hear. It was that loud. He had temporarily lost his hearing. We didn't realize. We realized that it was bad, but in hindsight, really didn't realize that it was that bad. Kind of unfortunate and crazy period of time that I never want to, go through something like that again. I've traveled all over the world, and places that people might not want to go to: Russia, Ukraine, Jordan, Algeria, Ethiopia, other Zimbabwe, various countries with maybe not the status of Japan or Germany. And I don't think you can be afraid. You just live your life. If you're afraid, then the terrorists win. So definitely going back. And I know a lot of runners, including my best friend Greg Collar, who hasn't run marathons in a long time. Runs a lot of road races. But I guess this jump-started him. Hey, I've got to do Boston. He never has run the Boston Marathon. So this Boston Marathon will probably be the safest ever. Big celebration. In defiance of the bad people. Runner strong, Boston strong.